So this TikToker's hacks will save you money on almost anything. And I thought this would be pretty interesting because it talks about money. So let's get right into it. So who needs a financial advisor when you've got TikTok? A former corporate lawyer who once earned $250,000 per year. That's a pretty good chunk of sum, but that also probably comes with a crazy amount of debt, right? So she has taken to social media to pass along money saving tips and retail hacks that are saving her 7.7 million followers troves of dough video by video. She's money lawyer Erica Kohlberg, a 31-year-old Georgetown law grad who reads the fine print to scope discounts, deals, and benefits that major retail brands and airlines offer but don't advertise. So, among Kohlberg's best tricks, a little known way to score a $400 discount at Apple, and a secret path to scoring a free pair of sneakers from Nike. I want to genuinely have an impact. I genuinely want to help people to take control of their finances, Kohlberg said in a YouTube video. To hopefully show people that the power of money is not the things you can buy with it, it's the optionality and the freedom that it affords you. So let's check this one out. Free Sephora product. I have no clue what the hell a Sephora is. So let's check this out.
Hi, I'd like to have that for free, please. We don't have anything for free at Sephora. She has no idea I know. Watch this. I've actually read your terms, and I know that if I sign up with my email for the free Beauty Insiders program, you'll give me one of these for free as a birthday gift. But you need to buy something to get that. The terms say that no purchase is necessary. But when's your birthday? May 21st, but my friend Erica told me that most stores have an informal policy to let me claim the gift at any time within the year. She got this yesterday. Oh, fine. Here's your free gift. Who taught you this? Erica did. She's a lawyer who reads the fine print, so I don't have to. That's why I follow her.
Those are actually pretty good. That was like, it was pretty good because it was obviously a skit that also provided advice that would actually help you right away if you're interested in Sephora. Oh, let's check this one out. Free new AirPods with your credit card. Interesting. Might as well check this out. Turn on the audio. Let's check this out.
Hi, my AirPods got stolen, so I'm here to get new ones for free. AppleCare doesn't cover stolen AirPods. Sorry. Shh, they don't know this hack. Watch this. Actually, I read the terms of my credit card benefit. Since I purchased the AirPods with my credit card, it includes theft protection, so they gave me money to buy brand new AirPods. Oh, that's neat. Who taught you that? Erica did. She's a lawyer and reads the fine print, so I don't have to. That's why I follow her. Hi, my AirPods got stolen.
See, this is pretty smart, right? Like the way that she's actually doing this is like really clever because she's able to bring like entertainment, a lesson, and also to plug her own stuff. But she does it in like third person, which is hilarious. So that's pretty good. And there's no like this makes perfect sense as to why she's getting like crazy amount of views. So props to her. So let's continue on the story. Oh wow, that one had 25 million views. That one that we just listened to. Wow. So prior to her reign as the Susie Orman of TikTok, Kohlberg used her YouTube channel as a platform to teach young followers the fundamentals of financial wellness, such as how to earn passive income. She also spoke out about how employees can protect themselves in hostile workplaces. Kohlberg, who once worked 20 hours on her birthday without complaining, said enough was enough to her firm after being told she couldn't take off to see her dying grandfather. That's dark. Like for those that end up like just stumbling upon this, right? If like if any job that you work for ends up doing this to you, or like they basically prevent you from seeing your dying family member or loved one, leave that job right away. Now, obviously, set it up to where like you're not like homeless. You have at least something lined up, but that is no job to stay in for a long time. Period. End of story. Because that just goes to show you that that job, your employers don't give a crap about you. Like that's pretty dark. So that first night, my boss kept giving me time-sensitive assignments, so I couldn't even make it to the hospital during visiting hours. 3 a.m. still working frantically. The following day, Kohlberg, for the first time in her career, asked for a deadline extension. My boss calls me and he says, "No, I can't give you an extension." I kept trying to reason with him and tell him why I needed to go spend time with my grandpa, but he kept responding to my pleas with 10 words. "What do you think we pay you so much for?" So defeated, I hung up, I kept working as instructed, and I couldn't get to the hospital in time for visiting hours again. My grandpa passed away shortly after. It's really hard living with that regret. Like this is kind of like a moment where you basically say like never again. Again, for those that end up stumbling upon this, like this is one of the reasons why we push so hard for people to get out of debt. Because if you're out of debt, you got an emergency fund and you got some money in investments, you can pretty much give whoever it is a middle finger and walk away if they pull something like this to you, right? You could just walk away. You could just be like, screw it, screw you. I don't want to deal with you anymore, right? So I'm glad that she eventually left this job because that, like, this is something that she's gonna like live with the regret of this forever, right? Like, she's gonna live with the fact that she could not visit her dying grandfather. That's so freaking dark. So Kohlberg, who is now happily self-employed, revealed she made 6 figures in 2020 off YouTube alone. And she's putting her legal background to good use, combing the policies of major retailers and airlines to help her followers exploit the bargains and loopholes that are hiding in plain sight. So the $400 buyout of Apple products. So a hack a day keeps credit card debt away. Kohlberg spotted an education-related deal that can knock up to $400 off pricey computers, displays, and iPads from the tech tie-in. The deal, available to current and newly accepted college students and their parents, as well as faculty, staff, and homeschool teachers of all grade levels, is automatically applied when customers shop through a web page that's easily accessible on Apple's site. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool, right? So she's basically like providing tips, tricks, all that kind of stuff to just help people save money at like just when you normally go and do your typical thing. I think that's pretty smart. I think it's pretty cool. She's obviously getting crazy amount of views. It's obviously working for her. Like this, these TikToks are doing extremely well for her. Like I would not be surprised with the amount of views that she's getting if she leads them to any sort of product or brand deal. She's probably making close to 7 figures now, if she's smart, which I'm assuming she is, right? I'm assuming she probably broke the 7 figure mark, which is pretty awesome, right? And I hope everyone's able to eventually do this at one point in their life, or at least work towards something like this to where maybe even if you don't end up getting 7 figures, you at least secure your finances in a way to where you could just walk away from a job that you just hate because you can, right? Or you can leave a bad situation because you can. And the best way to do that is to get a debt, have money in the bank for an emergency, and have money in investments. Like, once you get that stuff structured and you live below your means, you can pretty much do whatever you really want.